two-part sale. I was one of the closers. And it was a phone gig where the first person it was a setter, there was a closer, and I was a closer.
What we'll do is serve as a benchmark for future business, Kevin.
You feel comfortable with me now, Scott?
And then you'll know for sure that you finally found a broker on Wall Street that you can trust and who can consistently make you money. Sound fair enough?
No. It was a phone gig where the first person it was a setter, there was a closer, and I was a closer. And the setter would get all the financial information, find out that kind of money he had, what direction he wanted to go with. It was an opportunity thing that we were selling. And it was the amount of money that we were selling. It was an absurd amount of money. And the whole process, you guys, what I sold, I was really, really good at it. I mean, I was one of the best. I had a 3% cancellation rate. We're talking about $7,000 packages over the phone. My return rate was 3% in an industry where the average at that time was 17. I was really good.
I'm pretty impressed. What do you think?
Kevin, you give me one shot here on a blue chip stock like Kodak. And believe me, Kevin, the only problem you're going to have is that you didn't buy more. Sound fair enough?
Shit, my wife might divorce me, but yeah, let's do it.
Excellent choice, Kevin. How much you want to go for this time?
Let's do $5,000.
We try 8,000, Kevin.
All right, let's do 10.
10.
You want to do that?
Excellent choice. Kevin, let me lock in that trade right now and get back to you in a few minutes with an exact confirmation, Kevin.
Right.
And welcome to Stratton Oakmont.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna have a beer. It's fun.
Take it easy, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jordan. Thanks a lot.
All right. The sale that I was doing, for the bulk of it, was based on a video, an infomercial that people would watch and buy a package. And I would call those people that bought the package, and it would be an upsell. I was the closer. The setter would call them and get the information and pass it on to me, and I'd close the deal.
Their success is not typical. You may not do as well. Dollar figures represent gross income, not net profits. Are you interested in having an extra $500, $1,000, or even $5,000 a month? Using techniques found within the system, I was able to make $8,100 in the first week. How would you like to have the money to pay off your bills, or to travel, or maybe buy that special gift for someone close to you? How would you like to be able to work part-time at home, work when you want, but still make the extra money that you've always wanted, and with your family and friends, and experiencing the joys of your newfound financial freedom?
It's been exciting to do this because I've been able to make an awful lot more money than I had ever dreamed, and it's enabled me to do some of the things that I had always dreamed of: purchase a house, regain my time, travel, and spend a lot more time doing the things that I really enjoy doing. You don't have to know how to run a business to do this. It's as simple as just following instructions. I've tried other programs.
Scam artists.
There's always some key elements missing. Something that you're expected to bring to the table. The beauty of what's going on here is that the system is...
This guy's been scamming people his entire life.
Using the techniques and strategies that are taught in this system, you make $8,100 your first week. That is a huge amount of money. A lot of people don't make that obviously in a couple of months. Did you honestly believe that plugging into something so simple could make that kind of money?
Not in the beginning. Since I've started to tap into the existing system, I don't really see an end in sight. Last year I was able to make over $100,000 in the business, and starting off the just the iceberg.
What was it in the system that made it simple, if you will, for you to work?
Well, it's like you said, it was turnkey. Everything was there for me. When I got involved with the system and got the packet and looked it over, there was a product that I already had in mind. Thought was a good product.
You had a product going into it?
I did, and all I had to do was plug in literally the name of my product into ads that were already written. And if I didn't have a product, they had a list of literally hundreds of products.
This is Tommy Scoville, people.
Product, put it in.
Brett Allen Miller.
Millions of leads. That's for people,
Potential customers. So somebody will just work
This is over 20 years old.
and you do it 30 minutes.
He's still doing the same shit today.
You can make a serious, substantial income.
Well, you obviously spend more time at it. You've done very well.
I put about 4 hours a day.
Anybody watching?
That's like I said earlier, but I forgot. Basically, a ski bum can do this. This can be done by anybody.
Ski bum.
Would you recommend
Call himself a ski bum.
Straight up say you should do this?
Danny, I am. I've recommended it to family and friends, and would recommend it to anyone that I came in contact with. This is a way to turn your life around. In my opinion, this system is for anyone.
Scam
My
artist.
background is obviously not in business. I was a former North American ski team member, but using these principles, I was a
And buy a package, and I would call those people that bought the package, and it would be an upsell. I was the closer. The setter would call them and get the information and pass it on to me, and I'd close the deal. all the information on the infomercial, we were told to as salespeople was real. Those are real people. Those are not actors.
That's a lie.
Those are real, just normal, everyday people. And there was one kid, he was a young guy, and he was just the most relatable dude. And just, ended up making just absurd amounts of money. And I used to say in the pitch, you saw that, I used to say to them, why'd you buy that? Why'd you buy the kit? Because you saw the infomercial, right? Well, those weren't actors. Those were people just like you. But they didn't get there on their own efforts. They got there with the help of a success coach. We're giving you the opportunity right now. Now, I want to tell you something. I found out I was driving a Porsche. I was making more money. I was making money hand over fist.
Hey, I'm looking for an investor center.
Is that you want to invest?
No, investor center. I'm looking for investor center.
Yeah, that's us. Hey, oh, this is it. This is it.
Oh,
I'm Dwayne.
Dwayne. Yeah, hi, Dwayne. We spoke on the phone. I'm Jordan Belfort. I'm the broker from Rothschild, New York.
Yes, yeah, have a seat. How are you?
Remember we had a
We spoke
conversation
on the phone earlier, right?
2 hours ago. Right.
I don't guess we got the stock.
Never heard of the up and comers. That's what that means.
3 cents a share. It's $3, you cheap fuck.
So where are your Quotrons here?
Protons?
Yeah, your computers.
No, we don't even need computers here. We just trade right at the pink sheets here.
Pink
Yes,
sheets?
yeah, the penny stocks. No,
I make 1%. I did make 1%.
pink sheets, it's 50.
It's 50%. 50% commission. Yep. For what?
It's our markup for our services.
So if I sell a stock at $10,000, my commission is $5,000.
If you sell $10,000 worth of this stock, I will personally give you a blowjob for free. And I hope it happens.
Just caught a few weeks back requesting information on penny stocks that had huge upside potential with very little downside risk. Does that ring a bell? Okay, great. Well, reason for the call today, John, is something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. Got a minute? Name of the company, Aerotime International. It is a cutting-edge, high-tech firm out of the Midwest awaiting imminent patent approval on the next generation of radar detectors that have both huge military and civilian applications. Now, right now, John, the stock trades over the counter at 10 cents a share. And by the way, John, our analyst indicator could go a heck of a lot higher than that. Your profit on a mere $6,000 investment would be upwards of $60,000. Exactly, you could pay off your mortgage. John, one thing I can promise you, even in this market, is that I never ask my clients to judge me on my winners. I ask them to judge me on my losers because I have so few. And a grand slam home run. 4,000, that'd be 40,000 shares, John. Let me lock in that trade right now and get back to you with my secretary with an exact confirmation. Sound good, John? Great. Hey, John, thank you for your vote of confidence. Welcome to the Investor Center. Bye-bye.
How'd you fucking do that?
Just like that, I made $2,000. The other guys looked at me like I just discovered fire.
That I was one of the best one of the best liars in the entire country because I was told a lie that I believed and I sold it. The point of me telling you the story is I didn't need that lie. I could have sold it anyway. It was a great program. I didn't need the lie, but they made me a liar. This sauce was plenty hot. It's a very hot sauce. It didn't need to be hyped up any more than it was. And if nobody told things about it that weren't true, nobody would be making videos like this, and nobody would be upset at all. If I wasn't lied to about those videos, I would have kept that job. I was making multiple six figures. The Dragon's Breath wasn't going to kill anybody. It wasn't 2.49 million.
I'm telling you, people, I never would have gotten much action growing up. I don't think I would have done very well with the lady folk. Because one of the things that I pride myself on was the ability to let someone of the opposite sex know how I felt about them. Right? I took great pride in being able to articulate what it felt like inside the first time I saw that person. Right? I wanted them to understand what all of that meant. I don't see that happening anymore. Is it me? Maybe I'm crazy. I just don't see it going down that way. Isn't it like this now? Chick, right? Click. And then you go over and you put a filter on there, and then you get one of those little thought bubbles. Right? Oh, I remember her first text message like it was yesterday. Oh, it touched my soul. I remember the meme that she used when she first found me. A big press going on right now to crap all over women, the ones that are born that way. And I'll be really honest with you, I dig them. Always been a very, very big fan of women. You know, the concept of calling them birthers, bleeders, menstruators, or any such stuff makes me want to punch somebody in the face and maybe crush a couple of records. I'm going to do what I can to get along with the people who disagree with me. I really am. I'm going to make a college effort to do that. And when I'm outside of my porch, I will really go out of my way to be a very, very good person. You understand? When I'm not here, I'm going to go out of my way to be the best person I can, especially if I'm on your porch. But I got news for you. You're on my boat. I have said many, many times, you know, you gave me the best seat in the house. You know, because I'm just a member on this boat. But make no freaking mistake, I wear the captain's hat.
I hope you're all sitting down. I'm a serial rapist. My statement. At any rate, I don't lie. I'm a serial rapist. It gets worse. I am a pedophile.
It's his brother. His brother is the rapist and the pedophile. Happy Fuck That Guy Friday, people. That's right. Yeah. So the drama queen guy, he's back. Fucking stirring the pot again over that sauce that he's having tested. I guess now he's gonna have everything tested. You send something to him. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Oh, there's more, people. There's more. Oh, there's more. Oh. Anyway, he doesn't lie, right? Okay. Anybody that's supporting that guy or his brother? I don't know. I don't even know what to say. You're no good. Right? You know, the younger brother is convicted of sexual assault. You know, we've been through this. You know, I'll post the article again. And again, I can verify all that stuff. But just keep repeating lies. Just keep on repeating the lies. People congratulating this guy for his detective work and for his honesty. Okay. There's going to be more, people. Yeah. I'm going to leave the link. I'll leave a couple links below. Hey, Ma! Hey, Ma! Yeah, failed YouTuber right here, people. Living with my ma. Hey, Ma! Fucking guy. All right. Happy Fuck That Guy Friday. And above all,